Good afternoon, everyone. If everyone can begin to find their seats, if everyone can begin to find their seats. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. If everyone can begin to find their seats, if everyone can begin to find their seats. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Take this off. Take this off now.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. My name is David Longo, and I'm the Chairman, CEO, and founder of CBI Workplace Solutions and the 2025 Chair of the Charlotte Regional Business Alliance. Thank you all for being here today. In just a few minutes, you'll hear from Governor Josh Stein, who will share some very exciting news for our region. We are fortunate to live in a community that offers world-class amenities, a collaborative spirit in diverse neighborhoods like the one we're in right now. We're also fortunate that we have people and companies who choose to invest in this region, companies like Crosland, who continues to pour into the east side of Charlotte, reminds us of the strength and promise of our community. Because of this commitment, Charlotte continues to attract innovative, forward-thinking companies and a talented, driven workforce. We're excited for the future that we're building together, one that embodies the energy of Charlotte, innovation, and ambition. So now I'd like to invite one of my favorite people from this community, our great Mayor Viola, to come up and speak.
It's always good to have somebody be your cheerleader in advance of a speech, right? So good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon.
You know, I think I have been elected to the new mayor's office again, and I want to say thank you to many of you, especially many of our colleagues that are here. I see several council members. Just give them a hand because it's just been a long time coming, so please. So, you know, I get the good fortune to attend many official functions on behalf of our city. And while they all hold their own significance, some of them include more of a special interest for me. Today's announcement is one of those events. I want to thank our state and local leaders, our business and community partners, our city and county economic development teams, and all of you who make moments like this possible, because we're here to celebrate something big. We can't just share the name yet, but we can share what it means for our city. Now, if you went beyond first grade, you're probably okay. So this is what I would say. North Carolina was named the #1 state for business again this year. That's because we work together. We invest in our people. We build communities that attract jobs, talent, opportunity. Charlotte reflects that success. We're one of the fastest growing cities in America. We're home to a globally connected airport, a top 10 in the country. Our workforce is skilled and motivated. It's no surprise that a country would come and look at our city and say, that's where we belong. This decision brings new energy to Plaza Midwood. It brings jobs, it brings growth, it brings optimism for what's next. I could not be more proud of how far we've come and even more excited for where we're headed. It is now my pleasure to meet a wonderful man that serves as the 76th governor of North Carolina, the Honorable Josh Stein.
Thank you, Mayor, for the introduction and for the warm welcome. Good to see so many other City of Charlotte officials in the room. Mark Durrell, Chairman of the County Commission, and there are a number of other Mecklenburg County officials here, and David Longo and others from the Charlotte Regional Business Alliance. Pleased to see some legislators here as well. They play a critical role in making sure that we as a state can do everything we can to lean forward to recruit businesses to come to North Carolina. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I am here to make a pretty exciting announcement. If you saw or heard us drive up here, you probably know what it's going to be. Scout Motors is establishing its global corporate headquarters right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. What does that mean? It means 1,200 new high-quality jobs in this state. Jobs in corporate leadership, R&D, marketing, IT, and a variety of other business functions. Scout will make more than a $200 million investment into the state. And over the next 12 years, this project will add nearly $5 billion to our state's economy. The way I see it, North Carolina was always the perfect choice for Scout's new headquarters. Took a second to get the whole team there, but we knew from the get-go, we were the right place. As Vi said, the top-ranked state for business in the country in 2025. Third time in the last 4 years. That's because our top-tier research universities and community colleges, our business-friendly climate, our leadership in the clean energy economy, and our unmatched quality of life. But above all, it's our people. Our highly skilled workforce makes businesses want to establish themselves and grow here. And that makes people want to move here and settle. So Scout, I cannot wait for you to get to experience everything that our state has to offer. This announcement is a result of a strong collaboration by company executives, state and local elected officials from both parties, and state, local, and nonprofit economic development professionals. I want to thank Secretary Lilly and his team at the Department of Commerce for all their work on this project. I also want to thank the Economic Development Partnership of North Carolina. Chris Chung is the leader right here as well. The North Carolina General Assembly, as I already acknowledged. The North Carolina Community College System, in particular, Central Piedmont Community College. The UNC system, including UNC Charlotte and North Carolina A&T University. The Charlotte Regional Business Alliance, Charlotte Works, the County of Mecklenburg, and the City of Charlotte. Economic development is a team sport. Each entity I mentioned, and a number I probably didn't, played an essential role in today's good news. And to the folks at Scout, we all say welcome home to North Carolina. We're excited that you're revitalizing an iconic American brand and building the next generation vehicle company right here in the Carolinas. At this time, I'm going to bring forward Scott Keogh, the CEO of Scout Motors, to receive a gift. This is a vase designed by North Carolina potter Ben Owen, and on it, it reads the state motto, Esse quam videre. Malcolm, that means to be rather than to seem.
Beautiful.
And right now, by investing in North Carolina, Scout Motors is exemplifying to be rather than to seem. We look forward to all that you create here. We thank you for your belief in this state. And I, for one, am excited to see some bad boy SUVs and trucks on North Carolina's highways. Scott, thank you. Come on forward.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Thank you very much. Mayor Lyles, Governor Stein, thank you very much. And to all of you, it's an absolute pleasure to be here in your city, in your state, and celebrate this moment. I think the governor is right. It's been a long ride, but when you arrive at the right place, well, it's called a beautiful journey, and that's, I think, exactly what we have here. So look, I know everyone wants to hear from a man in a blue suit with gray hair and reading glasses, but what I think might be a better way to go is let's take a look at a video and I'll give you a good synopsis of what we're up to and why we're doing it. So if we could run the video, that'd be greatly appreciated.
When we started out, we honestly wondered, could we do it? Could we start with dirt and end up with something enduring? Could we show America the way to build things again? Could we demonstrate that companies today can still have the backs of their workers? Could we haul the best values of the past into a promising future? Could we connect people to each other in all 50 states in both work and play? Could we tap the passion of a community and expand it? Could we do all of that with a truck? A new world meets old world, true off-roading, body-on-frame, American-built truck with 1,000 pound-feet of torque and a game-changing powertrain. We are here today to answer unequivocally, yes. As we speak, there's a factory rising to life in South Carolina. Brick by brick, we are building to meet our ambition. And today, right here in North Carolina, we put down new roots that form the foundation of it all, from which more ingenuity, more human flourishing, more can-do spirit will flow. Charlotte, we are proud to call you the new home of the Scout Motors headquarters. Together, we will forge a new future. A future that starts now. So let's get to work.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Look, it's quite a powerful thing, but 3 years ago we were two employees with an idea. And the idea obviously is not just to bring back a relic, but bring back a revolution and bring back getting America back to manufacturing things, dreaming things, and doing things again. And that's exactly what we're up to. If you look at the update, I think it couldn't be clearer. I think you'll see them momentarily. We've designed an absolutely stunning vehicle that's packed with innovation. We've engineered a real truck, body on frame, solid rear axle, but we introduced tons of innovation. 1,000 pound-feet of torque. This car will be able to go anywhere and do anything. We have range extender technology. What exactly is that? Powerful battery that gives people the things they love about electrification. Instant torque, 150 miles of EV range, but takes away all of the drama. With the range extender engine, 500 miles of total range. People think America is a complicated place. Actually, it's not a complicated place. Give the American consumer everything they love, and things tend to work out for you. Do it at a great price, and then you really make it work for you. So that's what we're doing, and we're engineering the vehicle here in America. It's one of the critical reasons we're here in Charlotte is, of course, we're going to need all of this talent, and we need a place that can provide that talent, but also provide that grit. What we're doing is not easy. What we're doing is complicated. What we're doing is really difficult, and we need a community that wants to get behind difficult things and challenging things. We're sourcing the vehicle as we speak, and this is massive. We have 4,000 jobs at the factory, but 5,000 more jobs in sourcing all of this. This is going to form a powerful ecosystem as we move between our factory in Blythewood, South Carolina, and of course our headquarters and our team here in Charlotte. What's been the reaction? And I think there's a lot of different companies that are doing this and doing that. Frankly, the reaction has been powerful because it's exactly what America is looking for. We look upon ourselves as meeting this American moment, and this vehicle is. And how do I know? I know because we have 130,000 reservations. I know when the press says, this is how you do it properly. You don't badge engineer and pop a Scout logo on a vehicle. You make a proper ground-up truck and a machine that we can be proud of, and you'll see there. So this takes us to the big next step. You know, obviously a factory is one thing, but the next thing we need is a home. And I think a lot of people look at these decisions and they check a box and they talk about things like what's the cost of living and what's the cost of housing and what about education and what about cost and all of that. Those are powerful things, but of course at the end of the day, it needs to be a home. And a home is a place where you need to live. A home is a place where you need to speak to your kids and raise them, speak to your wife, and of course have her come down or speak to your husband. And that is what made Charlotte special. Yes, we can check the boxes about all the things that people do, but it's a place that we can collectively feel at home, and that, as you all know, is by far the most important thing that we will be doing. The second thing on that is we need momentum and we need speed. That, of course, is the talent. We feel it's here. I'm not an expert in North Carolina, but when I see a state that has mountains, I see a state that has oceans, a state that likes to work and play, I think of this kind of vehicle. It can take you anywhere, it can do anything. Go to the beach, go to the mountains, and I think we'll be right at home here. The other thing that touched me is, of course, this site itself. And I don't know if the developers are here, but it hit my heartstrings because it's a nice combination of, let's say, old world meets new world. Obviously, the new world with the technology, and you can see that, but of course, it's got some soul and it's got some vibes, and it didn't just bulldoze everything and move on to the next thing. It's got character, and that's exactly what Scout is. When I particularly look back that this was formerly the coal manufacturing site from 1911, actually one of the biggest manufacturing sites in Americas, when I see that it made seed planting equipment and basically made 2 million seed planting equipments out of this site, when I think of Scout's history that made an SUV for the farmer, an 8-day-a-week truck for the farmer, you marry these together perfectly at home. When I close my eyes and think of that brick building over there, converted into our engineering and design center, it's going to be an absolute home run. Now, many of you are probably saying, what's this odd little brick here? And this brick here is a simple thing. It's a connection. As you know, Scout Motors was founded and had a factory in a town called Fort Wayne, Indiana. That factory did close. Scout Motors, an American icon, did go away. This brick is from that factory. We have one in our factory in Blythewood, South Carolina, and we have one here in Charlotte. Two things. We will connect to the past. We will remember what was done. The second thing, never again. Never again will America let its icons get away. Never again will America let other people make our things. Never again will we not get behind it with full grit and do great things, which is exactly what we're doing out there. So look, in closing, I'm very humbled to be here. I'm very appreciative of everything the governor and the collective team has done. I look forward to getting down here myself, getting the family down here, getting the team down here, and honestly, getting to work, because that's exactly what we intend and will do. So thank you very much, everyone in North Carolina, and of course, the governor. Thank you very much.
All right, Scott, I'm sold. I want one. Good afternoon, everybody. Today's announcement marks a catalytic shift for East Charlotte in Mecklenburg County, our great region, our state, and I am just so excited to be here. I have a colleague that whenever she's excited, she says she's going to do her Snoopy dance, and today I feel like doing my Snoopy dance.
Let's see it.
To our governor, mayor, secretary, David, thank you. Everybody for being here today. This is just so exciting. My name is Mark Jarrell, and I am chairman of the Board of County Commissioners here. Also represent this particular district on the county, District 4, East Charlotte, and we are just excited. And anytime that we can have the city, the county, the state, our business community, and educational institutions aligned you know something significant is underway. And so I know for everyone, today's announcement did not disappoint. And so on behalf of the Board of County Commissioners and the more than 1.2 million residents that call Mecklenburg County home, I'd like to thank, obviously, the governor, the mayor, the secretary, Scott, you and your team, and obviously David for joining us for this important moment. I'd also like to thank the City of Charlotte, the Charlotte Regional Business Alliance as well, Center City Partners, Central Piedmont Community College, and the University of North Carolina at Charlotte for their contributions to the project as well. And I'd be remiss if I didn't publicly acknowledge my colleagues on the Board of County Commissioners. Our county manager, Michael Bryan, is here, thank you. And we also have county staff that's here as well. So I want to thank them for their hard work and their unwavering commitment to boosting the economic vitality and workforce development efforts through this project. And so today we're celebrating a game-changing partnership. The collaboration and intentionality behind today's announcement was the perfect balance of resources and expertise in service to our residents and economy. The ripple effect of this over $200 million investment will serve as a testament for what many have whispered for a long time. Businesses and communities thrive in Mecklenburg County. The 1,200 jobs that will precede today's celebration will undergird our economy, our workforce, and entire community in a way that will improve our quality of life in accordance with our established goals and values. Mecklenburg County remains an economic and workforce powerhouse, and Scout Motors' major investment, along with its decision to be headquartered here, demonstrates that fact. Scout Motors' decision to plant its flag here also shows us that the future will be headquartered right here in Mecklenburg County. As chairman of the Board of County Commissioners, I'm confident that with the backing of Volkswagen, Scout Motors' dedication to both our automotive industry and our workforce will have an indelible impact across the greater Charlotte region and state. So thank you all for being here for this important celebration. Again, to everyone here, the entire team, Scott, I just want to say welcome to Mecklenburg County. Welcome to your new home. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, sir. Good afternoon. So I'm Lee Lilly. I'm the North Carolina Secretary of Commerce, and it is really an honor to join everyone today in welcoming Scout Motors to Charlotte, North Carolina, its new home. And Scott, you said your home, but you will learn very quickly, once you're here, this is our home. And we're so proud to have you here and be a part of it. Your choice only strengthens the team we have here in North Carolina. We are the best state for business in all of the country 3 out of the last 4 years. And with projects like these, we're going to be 4 out of the last 5. So we're grateful for that. My job at the Department of Commerce is pretty simple. We work every day to cultivate the conditions of prosperity in every corner of this state. And when you get an opportunity to bring 1,200 jobs that pay an average wage of about $172,000 a year, that's a lot of prosperity. It's a lot of prosperities for families, for communities, and for our region. And this will lift up everyone in this community because it will be an anchor for the future. But I'm not just doing this because I'm interested in it professionally. I've got a personal connection on this one that Scott knows pretty well. My family has sold international trucks for 72 years in eastern North Carolina. And we sold a lot of scouts, a lot of travel-alls through those years. In fact, I was brought home from the hospital as a newborn in a Scout 2. And that's no joke. But when we think about the legacy that this automobile had and how much it meant to people, you can see the pride in people who still work and drive on these vehicles today. And I want to thank Howard Liederfine for helping us to get the 1977 Scout 2. That's actually his daughter Ainsley's Scout 2 that the governor got to drive up today. You see how much passion Scout owners still have for these great automobiles. And what we get to do today is to tie together that passion, the legacy, the lineage of Scout. a rugged, beloved American automobile and bring it to the future with the investment Scout Motors is going to make in Charlotte, North Carolina today. So thank you all for what you've done to make this possible. Thank you to the City of Charlotte. Thank you to the county. Thank you, Governor, of course. I want to thank my EDP&C team who's been so important on this. The Governor acknowledged Chris Chung, but our board chair, Gene McLaurin, is here. Tony Benson and Austin Rouse, who've been essential in bringing this project to fruition. But most of all, thank you, Scout Motors, for choosing North Carolina. We're glad to have you as part of this family. So at this time, we're going to close out the event. Speakers will join me outside for some photographs, and we'll see you all outside to mix and mingle and see these great new cars outside. Thank you very much.